just making sure I get everything all set. Turn this up a little bit. There we go. Get myself inside here, as I say. Welcome back to the domain of your chaotic little Rashi here. We are back at it with more Shadow Hearts. This time playing Shadow Hearts from the New World. And let's just put ourselves back up here. Let's see. I'll put myself over here for a minute, just so we get the noise out of the way, so I can properly do my greeting again. Alright, here we go. Now then, I hope you're all having a good weekend. This is now the second day into my return to the streams, and as you can see with my new look still here, this look will be on for the rest of October, as I said before. I got a few more things in mind with this look, but for now this is the most you'll have for now, which I believe is just fine as it is. Let's see. I wonder how I should start this up. This is going to be another new game we're starting. I'm going through this whole weekend playing new games. Yesterday I started The Sinking City. Tomorrow I plan on playing Freedom Planet. And today I'll be playing Shadow Hearts from the New World, which I have been quite eager to play ever since I finished Shadow Hearts Covenant just a few months ago in March. And let's see. Well, I think without much to do, I think we can just go ahead and get started on this game. I guess before we get started, let me share what I know so far about this game. So apparently, this game apparently has some, well, I mean, it's has some ups, have some downs. Some people didn't quite believe this game met up to the standards of what we received with the first Shadow Hearts and with the Shadow Hearts Covenant, as where we perceived a very dark and very brooding game. I've been told this game is a little bit more lighthearted, in a sense, a little bit brighter, a little bit more in the standard fantasy package, as far as I know. And then aside from that, this story seems to take place about almost 10 years after the last game, Shadow Hearts Covenant. So the era of the First World War is over. It is now into almost the late 20s, the early 30s, I believe. Right about when America was booming, and that is actually where the game is primarily taking place, I hear, in the Americas. So we'll see what is new about that, per se. Let's go ahead and get started and check out what we got here.
I lost my memory that day, along with my family. When I woke up in the hospital, the doctor told me that we'd been involved in an accident. My father and sister died, trapped in a blaze of burning crimson. If I try and remember anything else, it's terrifying.
One can only wonder, I suppose. Then again, this series has often come with several inconsistencies throughout the games. Nothing critical, but still fairly noticeably inconsistent. But that has not really deterred anything really bad about it so far. This lady is our harmonixer in this series, or this title, I mean. Very interesting book. Quite a way to start it. And this is our starting Garland Detective Office.
Hey! Where have you been? There's work to do, Master. You've got a customer waiting.
Yeah? A customer? Really?
Quite a very peculiar little customer.
Welcome to Garland's Detective Agency. I'm the boss, Johnny Garland.
Yes, how do you do? My name is Gilbert, and I'm a teaching professor from a well-known university in Boston.
Sit down.
Anybody in university,
I was told by a reliable source that this is the place to come if you happen to be looking to find someone.
You're looking for someone?
Yes, this man. I've heard rumors that someone who looks very much like him has been seen around Manhattan recently. Marlowe Brown. He's a man facing charges on at least 8 counts of attempted murder, disorderly conduct, etc., etc. He was released on parole 3 days ago, and right off the bat, escaped without paying any bail money.
My God, he sounds like trouble.
I don't get it. What do you want a guy like that for anyway, huh?
Let's just say we have a business relationship. He got out on bail, as you know, but I'm his bond guarantor. You see, if I don't find him and fast, I'm going to be stuck with coming up with every cent of his bail money.
I got it. I'll help you. You'll see. He's as good as in your hands.
I should probably check if I can enable subs on this game as well.
Are you sure? Accepting such a dangerous case like that?
What are you talking about? We just got our first real case, you know. Until now, all of our jobs have been things like sweeping factory chimneys and searching for runaway cats. Nothing interesting at all.
Master, think about it. Don't you think it's time to quit this? It's already been a year since you left the house and opened the agency. How's your father's business gonna succeed without you to run it?
Not that again. I told you I don't want to work there anymore. If you miss it so much, why don't you go back by yourself?
What are you saying? On that day, I swore I would serve you for the rest of my life. You and I are one heart, one body. I can't imagine working anywhere without you, my master.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, for starters, I'm gonna ask some questions. Take care of things while I'm gone.
Hey, wait a minute. At least let me come with you. I sure hope young master's going to be all right out there on his own.
And now it looks like we're getting started. And I was just also reminded from the manual that another character from Covenant has returned to this game, and we've seen him at the start, Lenny Curtis. He was originally one of the antagonists of the last game, but I believe last time we found out he survived his troubles, and it seems now he has found his way to the Americas and in the employ of our friend here, Johnny Garland. Quite a journey for our large and burly friend here, I must say. Let's see, let's get ourselves reacquainted with this system. I believe there's all sorts of new things to be had here and there, but I believe we, let's see, looks like our friend Johnny is a bit of a daggerman. A tough, rust-resistant knife, easy to use for anyone. Yeah, very much. Well, let me have a look at this lore. Popular design of knife, made from stainless steel. Resists rust and is sturdy and easy to use. Used by the whole family for cooking and household jobs. This doesn't appear to be a ordinary kitchen knife to me. I've seen knives with a little bit more, with a little less, weight to this. Doesn't really feel like something you would use in the kitchen at all, unless you're working with a carcass. Have a look inside the office and have a chat with our friend Lenny Curtis. Wondering what he has been up to since the last game. And I think I'll try to, and I think anytime I use a character, I'll try to speak in their sort of language, as is what I like to partake in these games. I'm not in it for the gameplay or the narrative. I actually think probably my most enjoyable experience with playing the Shadow Heights game is having to put myself into the shoes of all these characters in their dialogue.
Master, don't overstrain yourself.
Okay, I suppose that is all that it has to say for now. I wonder if last time there'll be things like before. And hello there, Webby432. Welcome to the domain of Yokai Doodly Arashi here. We're playing Shadow Hearts from the New World today. As you can see, I'm just getting started, and I believe we've just found our first chest here. A mana leaf, one of the common items in this series. I believe this is for recovering MP in this game. Thought you were playing Freedom Planet. Oh no, that will be tomorrow's game. Today's game is Shadow Hearts from the New World. If you have taken a better look at my schedule, you'll probably see it more clearly. Leaf acquired. Gonna have a look upstairs for a minute. What we have? Surely here in this guitar. Quite a peculiar place to put it. Ah, I'm a little beat. I'm still okay. I'll take a break. I guess this is where I will recover myself. If I need a rest here or there, if I don't have the money to expend, perhaps this is a spot where I put myself at. Let's see. suppose that appears to be it. This game is known to hide things, not just in chests, but in corners and all sorts of manners of very out-of-place spots, if I must say. So one of the save points in the game, as I recall, the circle on the submap is called a save point. If you open the command menu from the save point and select data, then save, you can save your game data. Right, very well, I remember that quite well. There seems to be something in this vase. Talisman of Luck, a revival item, if I recall correctly.
I'm Johnny Garland, and I'm 16. I'm a private detective living in New York City. And like Lenny was saying, the truth is my father died 3 years ago, and I was supposed to take over running his company. But living on an inheritance doesn't really do it for me. So I opened my own office. There are other reasons why I'm a detective. That accident didn't just take my family. It also took part of my memories. There is something important I had to remember. Something significant. Something that really means something to me. I thought that if I started working as a detective, it might help me someday to remember. I haven't told this to anybody. Not a soul. Even Lenny.
I've only seen a few scenes so far, but I'm under the impression we're going to be in for a lot of dialogue in this game, more than we had in the first game, more than in the second game, probably. But I am not deterred. I believe I will carry on as usual. Well, first I'll start collecting info nearby. Alright, let's see what we can find around here. What do we have here? Minor leaf here. I suppose nothing to it than to inquire with the nearby residents. Hard-looking Eddie. Still playing detective? If you got so much free time, how about sweeping chimneys at my shop? I believe Johnny Garland has made it pretty much apparent that is pretty much below himself, really. Enjoyed Winona. I was just out with my husband when I nagged him about going on a trip. He said he'd take out the car for me. Everyone could use a sweet husband, huh? Since he did something for me, maybe I'll make a nice dinner tonight. I suppose that would be fair. I suppose this is a bus schedule with no, maybe, no, that might be, oh wait, I don't know, I thought these signs would be similar, but no, perhaps this is a bus schedule, and the sign I saw over here is like a parking notice. You know, one of those things like don't park in this particular area around the hours of 6 and 9 and so forth. Those could be quite tedious if you need to be in that spot at that time for a particular reason. Very back Marge. Oh my, your work sounds tough. Be careful not to get hurt. Right, nothing more with him. Sleepy Homer. Oh, lately no matter how much I sleep, I can't shake this drowsiness. I'm gonna go home and take a nap. I suppose it would be best to do that, sir. Geeky Joshua.
What? You're looking for someone? Doing real detective work for a change?
None of your business. Anyway, have you seen the person in this photo?
Nope. Never seen him before. You might want to look in Times Square. There's a lot more people over there.
Times Square, huh? Okay, I'll go check it out. Alright, I suppose that is our next best lead if we have anything.
You still busy being a detective? Either way, you're probably not busy, so I thought we could play.
Right. Looks like I'm heading out of the zone here. Times Square. And this is the world map. You can open the command menu by pressing the triangle button in the world map. In the command menu, you can save at any time. Just like before, I believe. And I don't believe there's any more reason for me to be sticking around here, so I may as well check out Times Square for my next best lead. Let's go check it out, shall we? I recall being at this place, I believe twice in my lifetime. I went once with a young school group, and then I went once more a couple of years back for my brother. He went to, I believe, let's see, I don't quite recall if it was MIT or he did attend a prestigious school in New York, and I believe I attended his graduation just a few years ago there. Let's inquire with the nearby folks, shall we? Ma'am, when you come to Times Square, you gotta try this, or you're missing out. Think I trick you? Hey now. I don't know. Any way you look at it, it's just bread with pepper sauce. Wonder if there's something to it. Wonder what this guy is maybe trying to peddle. Very on patrol. This is famous for being a busy street. Even if something happens, no one thinks anything of it because it's so crowded. Even then, if you compare it to Harlem, I still think this is much better. I've never actually been to Harlem myself. I think I've stepped briefly into Brooklyn once, but most of the time I believe in both the occasions I've been to New York, I've primarily been in Manhattan, I believe. I've heard interesting things about Harlem, but haven't really partaken into exploring them further. Healthy George. My stocks have been doing well lately. Look at this car of mine. I bought it just like that. Yeah, the phrase American Dream, it's like it was made just for me. I can't stop laughing. I do believe this is 1929, so I believe this is also the year that the stock market is due to crash. I just noticed there's also an Easter egg over here, Geppetto and Cornelia. Those are two significant names from the last Shadow Hearts. Alright, now let's not digress. Let's continue on, shall we? Johnny something has caught Johnny's attention right now. Whoa, what was that sound? Huh? Hey, city boy, wait 1 second. What? Who, me? Oh, I believe that fellow was from the last Shadow Hearts game. Effeminate man. Yes, it does seem very much like him. Oh, just like I thought. City boys are cute. You might be my type. Hey, Jerry, you're gonna cheat on me right in front of my eyes? So, kid, what's your name? It's Johnny Garland, but... Johnny, huh? That's a nice name. It's got a nice ring to it. Hey, Johnny baby, can I call you that? No way! Oh, so cold-hearted. Hey, well, no biggie. I'm Gerard Martimel, a merchant. This is my honey, Bouchin. We just arrived in this land. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I'm in a bit of a rush, so I'm just gonna get going now. Well, aren't you an impatient boy? And we just got to meet you. That's right. Stay and talk a little longer. I'll even give you something special of mine. Point card has been acquired. Point card? That's right, a point card. If you shop at my shop, you'll collect points on your card. When you collect enough points, you can buy things for cheap or will pay more for things you want to get rid of. If you're successful with the ring. Did you just mutter something? No, nothing. Anyway, this card's a great deal. Aren't you pleased? Hey, no fair cutting in, Jerry.
Well, in that case, I have a present for the boy too.
Cancer stellar chart acquired. I wonder what this is. This seems new. By equipping a stellar chart, you will be able to use stellar magic. The type of stellar magic depends on the type of stellar on your stellar chart. Whoa, you can do magic with this?
Keep it on your body at all times. Just pretend that it's me.
No, honey, how audacious. Well, thank you. Can I get going now? I'm really in a hurry. Oh, really? That's too bad. Alright, we'll be doing business around here for a while longer. We'll be waiting for you, Johnny boy. Alright, then it appears this is our, who will be doing deals with, if we need supplies or any such things. I don't suppose it would hurt to check if we can check their stock now, I suppose. They say that New York has lots of attractive people. I feel like a kid in a candy store. Sorry, did you come to shop, Johnny baby? Oh dear, quit calling me that. Yep, shopping. Well, I would just like to see what your stock has for now. I don't expect much, but I do like to see what is available right now. Essentials, as usual. We also have full year Lariat and the pendant. I believe these will help with managing playing the judgment room, which is a very essential mechanism in both the combat and in all sorts of little things here and there in this series. I don't suppose there's anything more to do. Just want to be sure.
I met Jerry in England. Well, a lot has happened since, and now we're eloping.
Ah, so you're an Englishman, I take it. Very interesting. Let's have a look around, shall we? Strolling Hassel. Huh? Looking for someone? Who? Eldest man? I think I've seen him. Really? Where? Where? Where was it now? Oh, right! It was in Chelsea. I saw him in a rundown theater that's over there. I noticed him because he looked kind of fishy and staggered as he walked. It was this guy, I'm quite certain. Near the theater in Chelsea, huh? Got it. Thank you. And I just happened to notice there's a chest over here. Who puts one of these out in the open now? It's somebody that just pilfered like yours truly. Oh, Alec the Betrayed. Were you walking with a woman yesterday? We vowed no more affairs with women, you liar! Defiant Ben. Quit it with the clumsy accusations. Ugh, insecure men and their paranoia. I hope I don't get like that. Ah, I'm gonna find myself a good woman too! One of these days I would like to reignite my social romantic life. At least try my romantic pursuits, but I am just a terribly awkward fella, as you can probably tell from my appearance. I don't suppose there's much else that could intrigue me here. I think. Well, let us continue on to Chelsea, shall we? Quite a very off-putting place, I'll say so. Teary-eyed Rococo. Excuse me, have you seen a girl and a boy, sister and brother around here? They normally come back before dinner. I'm so worried. Don't suppose we'll be finding them, shall we? Brighton Lawrence. In recent days, strange moans have been coming from this theater at night. I can hear screams or something. I wonder if there's a ghost. No, even a ghost would be okay, as if it were a person's voice. What are you saying? Ghost stories this time of year. Are you trying to pick me up? Okay, it seems the conversation is locked between these two. I feel like I'm bumping into something weird here, and I happen to find out it is a coral lariat. That is my first accessory in this game, and it could probably be quite useful, I think. Set rotation speed of Judgment Ring to 75%, which will slow it down a bit, I believe, and I believe that is actually how we should have it, especially since we're starting anew after so many months. Please, sir, I'd like to inquire with you something. Macho Marty. Hey, Squirt, I don't know why you've been loitering around or what you're snooping around for, but you best get home before dark, because in this town, thugs snatch up nosy people asking questions. Really noted. McCoy the reporter. I've really had a rough time here. What happened, mister? Are you okay? It looks like you're hurt. Oh no, it's not anything. I worked as a newspaper journalist, but I happened to hear a strange rumor, so I was researching this theater. A strange rumor? A rumor about ghosts appearing. This is a scoop! Or so I thought going in. But inside was a hooligan hangout. On top of all my money being taken, I was hung out to dry. This is the rundown theater the person in Times Square was talking about, huh? I came all the way to New York, but didn't get a single photo of the ghost. My editor's gonna give it to me again. Sounds shady, like the perfect hideout. Yeah, it must be here. Thanks, mister. Thanks? Wait, young man! Sounds like this is where we'll be going next, but before I go in there, I'm curious to inquire with this guy walking just away. I survived the Civil War. The city's thriving today because we risked our lives fighting. Interesting. Well, I suppose he does look a bit haggard. I suppose I could believe he was around during the Civil War. Suppose we're now investigating this place. Alright. Let's see. There seems to be something new here. If you press the R1 button in an area where enemies are encountered, such as a dungeon, the navigation map will be displayed. On the navigation map, you can check your current location and bearing. Locations of save spots. However, areas the players have not been to will not be displayed on the navigation map. Very interesting. In the past few games, I've had to rely on my good senses to try to get through this place. But it looks like now they're giving me a little bit of a hand here with navigation by giving me a little bit of a map to navigate here. Which means now I don't seem to... I won't have to draft my maps. At least not so much now. Alright, so it appears I can't go through there. Going through here. Enzy the bum. Ah, looks like some praise come in. What do you want? Another sensational journalist? You're pretty young for that, kid. I'm not a journalist, I'm a detective, and I've come in search of someone. I'd like you to let me through. Then we got Ben the Hooligan, it seems.
The brat calls himself a detective. Well, journalist or detective, it's all the same to us. You're all just suckers.
It seems we are now entering into combat.
Alright, let's do this.
I know that I have a fair understanding about the combat, but may as well refresh myself as we has been several times. Let's start with normal attacks. To attack an enemy with a weapon, to select them with the attack command. The judgment ring will appear. This ring appears during various situations in the game and judges your success. Colored areas are is known as the hit area. Clearly, the attack will be carried out. The red area at the edge of the hit area is called the strike area. If you can hit here, your attack effect will increase. Once the ring appears, the bar will begin spinning. When the bar passes over the hit area, press the X button to score a hit. When normal attacks with weapons, the number of hit areas on the ring equals the number of attacks. If there are 2 hit areas, there will be 2 attacks. But if you fail on the ring, only attacks of area hits will be executed. Next, let's look at attacks with special abilities. Let's use Johnny's Stellar Hail Dust. The judgment ring will also appear when you use special abilities. The green area is called the Stepper. Hit here in order for the special ability to be executed. The blue area is the modular area. It determines the strength of the special ability. The color of the part hit, the stronger the ability's effect. By hitting all these areas on the ring, you execute special abilities. Let's go ahead and execute Johnny's Stellar Magic Hail Dust. Myself, but I suppose that's for the pirate demonstration. Various other types of judgment rings, besides the ones just described, will appear throughout the game. But the basic rules of hit all the areas on the ring applies to them all. This concludes the tutorial on basic battle controls.
I'm so strong.
Alright, it appears that is all for now. This place doesn't seem safe. All the more reason to inquire here for our missing suspect, I suppose. I just wanted to check in with some stats here. The friend here actually has pretty low sanity points, I just noticed. If you can see, he has 3 particular stats up top: HP, MP, and SP. SP stands for sanity points. This is a very interesting mechanic in this game, where if you linger in a battle too long, characters will eventually go berserk if their SP is drained. Of course, I believe they recovered the SP after the battle, so hopefully that remains apparent, but we shall see. Let's see. Snap cards, handy tools. Alright, very noted. don't suppose there's anything else around here, so may as well continue forward through here. See if we can find our suspect. Who may this be? What's wrong? It's dangerous for you to be here all alone. Cowardly Nancy.
My big brother and I were playing Dare, but he went off somewhere and now I can't find him.
Okay, I'll go and look for your brother. Stay here and wait until I come back.
Will you really find him?
I will. May not look it, but I'm a detective. Finding people is my specialty.
Okay, it's scary, but I'll be patient and wait here until you get back.
I don't know why, but it feels like I've seen this character before. We have more trouble, it seems.
I'll take you out.
Let's see. This is a new one, I believe, so I believe I shall check out what this is about. Stop gauge is located below the status display at the bottom right corner. The number on the right is the stop. The stop gauge shows various damage actions going back. It's nuts. The stop gauge is by 1. You can store at most 2 bars of stock. These can be used to conduct very special moves. First, let's try doing the stop to increase your stock. Let's see what we need to do. When you attack and inflict damage on it, or take damage, your stock unit will increase. You collected 1 bar of stock. One or more bars of stock, pressing the L1 will allow you to select a stock group. Let's try double this time. Double allows you to conduct 2 moves at one time by using 1 bar of stock. After you select your first move, you can choose your second action. With double, you cannot conduct the same action twice, so keep this in mind. The double judgment is composed of the 2 actions selected. If you fail to complete the ring, either the second action or both actions will not be executed, so take due precaution. Double is not only limited to 2 actions, you can only combine various actions such as heal, support an ally, or defend. However, when you use double, it will take more time for the next turn, so always keep this in mind. This concludes the tutorial on stock gauge and double.
I'm so strong.
I see. So I suppose in situations where it warrants to be able to take more actions immediately, this mechanic comes into play. But I suppose there's also the risk that your character will be also unable to act for quite a while. This really is a hooligan hangout. This kind of place isn't safe for a kid. If I don't find him quickly. Huh? Is there something on the floor? What do we have here? Your stellar acquired. If you put an acquired stellar on the stellar chart, you will be able to use new magic. You want to see a detailed explanation of the stellar chart? Very well, I would like to see this. I believe I would like to know more about the stellar chart mechanics as well. Let's see how much this differs from the crest mechanics from the last game. You can use magic by affixing stellars and equipping your stellar chart from the stellar chart menu. First, let's affix a stellar by using Customize. The holes in the stellar chart are called nodes. You can affix a stellar in these nodes. The nodes have attributes: heal, support, and attack. The configuration of each is different. The number displayed on the node is its level. The highest level is 4, and the higher the level, the stronger the magic you can assign. If a stellar attribute is the same as it is at below the node level, you can affix it. Now, let's try putting this heal level 1 stellar on this corresponding heal level 1 node. You affix cure. I believe I missed that last note. Unlike support and heal, attack has 7 kinds of elemental attributes. The stellar and nodes are color-coded according to elemental attribute, as below: earth, water, fire, wind, light, dark, and no element. Though the stellar node may both say attack, if they have different elemental attributes, you cannot affix the stellar. Next is an explanation of the equip chart. On the equip chart, you can equip stellar charts you have acquired for each character. If you equip a stellar chart, you will be able to tap into the magic of the stellars on the stellar chart. We just affixed Cure using Customize, so Johnny, equipped with the Zodiac chart Cancer, can now use 3 types of magic. There are several types of stellar charts besides Cancer, and each of its own characteristic numbers of nodes, levels, and attributes. Equip stellar charts you have acquired, and try to find a stellar chart that suits you. Very well noted. Let's see. Here's, I cannot pull up the map right now. Let's see what we have here. There, at least now. This is quite a peculiar place, if I do say so myself. We got another fellow here.
All right, let's do this.
I haven't seen what he's handed to us yet. Looking for the detailed info on it anyway. Let's see. This was Anastasia's last one. But I think getting it this early would probably be quite useful. Let's try.
Okay, look over here. Smile and say cheese. Okay, look over here. Smile and say cheese.
Managed to score critical. That is excellent.
Don't ever mess with me again.
Yes, we should not let those be missed. My. Quite a lot in that battle. Okay, we seem to have a lot of material and stock to help us through this. Actually, before I go down there, could be through here. Appear to be partitioned sections. Used to be a fella here starting something. That was not
Come on! Yeah!
shall we?
Yeah!
Didn't quite get a critical that time.
Yeah! What the? You were way weaker than I thought.
Now, let us see what we have here, shall we? An Aqua Edge Stellar. Interesting. Could that be applied to our stellar chart, I wonder? Place it right there for now. No more stellars to affix right now. Let me see what may be on the other. Because there are maybe closed sections.
Come on! Yeah!
Actually be more effective to do. That is
I'm pretty strong, huh?
pretty. I should still be quite conservative with my magic, as is the case with early games. Leather belt. I believe this increases my one of my status. Don't quite remember if it's my attack or defense. It appears to boost my attack, which is actually quite useful at this time. If there is any more behind here, we have a look at the opposite end of this theater. Through into here now. This appears to be an empty area right now. Well, it is fine. Don't suppose there's any more than to check out what we may have missed down this way. A seal of luck. I believe this is a permanent stat boosting item. I haven't really used these much last game, but I don't suppose there's any harm using them now. I mean, if I come across them, I may use them more. I may use them more immediately than I did before. In the last few games when I picked these up, I actually had been neglecting to use these. These would probably be quite useful. There's nothing more to do than to go up again. There we go. bit peculiar. I don't know why I could not see the map beforehand. There's a save point there. I'm quite sure there's something down that way. Down that way. I have something over here. There, a leaf. We'll take that. Let's see what these guys.
What the hell? Who are you guys? Yeah!
I think once again I shall conserve them. Open one key and just go to the one more time.
Yeah!
Probably no need to wait to have a quick We're safe inside.
Yeah!
To see if I can manage more criticals.
I was holding back a little.
I was not quite doing it so well as the previous games. Do not suspect there is anything here. Any chance that you're Nancy's brother?
Yes, I am, but
I finally found you. It's not safe here, so let's get back. Nancy's looking for you.
I want to go back too, but if that scary guy finds me... Before, when I opened the fire escape, somebody yelled at me from behind.
Fire escape?
Yeah, then that guy chased after me and I was so scared, and I hid. Oh!
It appears we have trouble already.
I'll take you out.
Down ship. Too spread out for me to use my spell to net them all in. I'm going to have to take these out one by one.
Yeah!
Hit the area, not hit the target. Nice as well.
Yeah!
Close, but I managed it.
What the? You were way weaker than I thought.
Well, I'm a little stronger thanks to that lariat I have on hand. Gee, anyway, let's get back to where Nancy is. Right, we seem to have found her brother a little earlier than I expected. Better? Your leaf here. Nothing more over here right now. Like to see if there is anything more of interest around here. Just over here. We have a tent now. Probably remembered to heal up. Friend Johnny is afraid on his own here. He has protections, but still, he played this quite smart. For real. Let's finish up looking around this place, shall we?
I can do it. I'll take you out.
To bit more bunched up this time. I should probably not waste this opportunity.
What the? You were way weaker than I thought.
That is excellent. What? Howling vibrario. It's noisy, huh? This music? The guy in the glasses just moved in upstairs. He's playing it all the time. I keep complaining, but he won't stop. Really, give me a break. Well, that seems to be quite a fairly good clue, if anything. There may be somebody hiding out here. Let's see. What do we have here? This doesn't open. Maybe it's locked or something? No matter, we shall probably find out more about that in a bit. Let us return the little girl to her brother now.
Tom! Nancy! Thank you, Mr. Detective.
You aren't going to come here again, okay?
Uh-huh.
Right. You said something about a fire escape?
What? You mean the door upstairs? There's a trick to opening that door. You gotta jiggle it up a little bit and then push on it, or it won't open.
Jiggle it up a bit. I see.
See you, Mr. Detective.
Alright. That seems to be it for them, and it seems they've given me the clue to how to open this door now. Apparently just a little trick. And I should probably take this opportunity to save here real quick. Here we are, taking our first entry into Shadow Hearts from the New World. Now we are prepared for anything that comes our way. He said to jiggle it up a bit. Oh, it's pitch black already. I wasted more time than I thought. I've got to hurry. Let's see. Huh? We're following our way up these stairs now. Oh yeah, I almost forgot something. Just wanted to remember to put those back on. Well, not back on. Put the subs on. Perhaps there are hearing impaired fellows, and I believe this will be beneficial. Alright, let us continue in, shall we? I believe our friend is just behind here. I'm told this game is not quite as scary as the last few.
Who's there?
But the way this scene is set feels
Excuse me?
pretty,
I mean, how are you? I run a detective agency around here. Johnny Garland is what they call me.
Johnny Garland? Give me a break.
man seems to be quite unhinged.
What? My God! You're Johnny! Wait, stop right there! Don't come any closer!
What are you acting all scared about? It's not like I'm going to report you or anything.
Does not appear to be well.
What's going on?
That sounded quite moist. Once again, I find myself in these falls of hearing the eldritch. It's a very good first episode. We're back. The first scene of the game. Looks like we're all caught up now, it seems.
Huh?
Hard hit attacks consume half of your stamina, increasing enemy stamina by 1. Well, let us give that a try, shall we? Trying to direct me into trying to use these. It's a little faster than I enemies or my allies going berserk this game. Actually, maybe not, but this is probably the best Our heroes meet for the first time. Fight and encounter. Not quite the first encounter I would have envisioned, but interesting. What could that be?
Secure the perimeter.
There's the other character I believe I was told. Named simply Killer for some reason. Not quite the most ceremonious beginning for this fella, it seems. Quite an unusual first encounter.
Wait! Damn.
Well, they toned this down for the Western audience. He seems to have that peculiar glow to him as well. Now, what is that? Why did she do it like that? I wonder. Very peculiar. Like we're back in Johnny Garland's office now, it seems.
Huh?
Morning. How'd you sleep?
Hey, wait. How did I get back here? Let me see. I remember suddenly being attacked. Attacked by some weird, some sort of monster. But after that,
Master, I know exactly what happened. The truth is, these two kind souls saved your life. They were kind enough to bring you back here while you were still unconscious.
Huh? I was just being a little careless, I think. Hey, wait a minute. What were you doing there yesterday? You're connected to that beast in some way, right? Let's see. That's it! You changed your shape, didn't you?
Calm down. You're asking way too many questions.
Is that not what a
Besides,
detective does?
Don't forget that you were there too for some reason.
I happen to be a detective, you know.
Listen. Have you heard of malice before?
Malice?
Yeah, malice. A red light made of humanity's hate and anger. It was more than 10 years ago. Somebody broke the seal and unleashed 1,000 years of pent-up malice on our world. The malice. It spread like wildfire all over the planet, plunging humans everywhere into complete madness. Sometimes, the malice opens a window, allowing beasts to come in.
Window?
Didn't you see the window? It looked like a giant sea green whirlwind. That's why we call that a window.
Interesting.
Our work is to hunt down those evil beasts, the ones who come through. The power you saw yesterday, that's what I use for the hunt.
So you're exterminating monsters, huh?
Ah! Master, please! Don't scream like that again!
But what are we gonna do, Lenny? The guy Professor Gilbert asked us to find for him was eaten by a monster!
Oh. I see what you mean. Well then, I guess we have no choice but to say we're sorry.
Maybe. But eaten by a monster? He won't believe me.
You know, if you like, we could go along with you.
Yeah?
We can explain things a lot better than you. Besides, you don't want any problems. What if little Master faints again, huh?
Hey, I'm not a little kid.
My name is Shania, and this is...
I am Nathan. It is my honor.
Hi. The name's Johnny. How are you?
Typical adolescence. Oh my. Yes, it seems a lot has been brought back to my memory. I do recall that moment back in the last game. The red light that was unleashed last game by apparently an unscrupulous individual. I believe his name was Nikolai, which I despised greatly. Unleashed a red light on the world. We didn't quite see the consequences of that last game, but it appears in this game we see what the consequences of that red light has done to the world now. It apparently has unleashed this potential force called malice that drives people insane and seems to draw monsters in. Actually, wait a minute. This isn't so much an unfamiliar concept. This has been present in all of the Shadow Hearts games. I forgot. It's just that what happened last game, it seems to be a more potent force. In any case, let us continue with the story now.
The client, Mr. Gilbert, is a professor at a university in Boston. He asked that we report to him at his laboratory.
Shania has an ability to change form called fusion. With fusion, Shania fuses with the power of the spirits and changes into a form with powerful abilities. Ah yes, a familiar concept to me. It was the skill used by our ever unscrupulous protagonist from the last two Shadow Hearts games. Now it is an ability that is exclusive to more of a deuteragonist of this game. Let's see. We have Shania and Nathan as our allies in this game. Well, take them. And we should also save here now. I'll be doing this more as the game goes on. I'll be way up here, worn out giraffe. Hey boy, you have it, right? It? What's it? Don't play dumb. If I say it, is there anything else it could be? With just one use, you can get incredibly happy or horribly sad. That it. Huh? Why would I have something like that? You really don't have it? Well, I guess I'll have to give one of mine. Here. Lottery tickets. Ah, yes, the ever... I wouldn't say these are a frustrating mechanism, but they are quite a very intriguing mechanic to have in this game. The lottery system, the lottery tickets. It's a good thing to have these again. Where there are lottery tickets, there are big prizes to be had and to be acquired. And I should probably make no qualms about not getting the top prize as usually as I had done prior. Let's see if we can do this as well as I did in the last few times. Huh? What's this? A lottery ticket? That's right, take this, and if you talk to a lottery member like me, you can play the lottery, once per ticket. If you win, you'll be incredibly happy. If you lose, you'll be horribly sad. How about it? Sounds fun, right? Well, that's what you were talking about? Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Why don't you try already? If the spinning bar stops above the prize you want, then you win. I can only give you one top prize. Alright, I'm gonna start. Bet you're getting the willies. Alright. See if it works like before. Have you tasted total sadness? How about it? Bet you're hooked, right? If you bring it to me, I'll let you play the lottery anytime. I would like another go at that, sir. Thankfully, I saved prior. These things are quite addictive. Almost as addictive as playing the gacha. But I think I can manage well. I think I got the fair idea. Let's see if we could try this again, shall we? Let's see if it lands this time. There we are. Works pretty well if I hit the button just before it hits the area, or just hovers over it. I always did find this system to be a little bit more finicky since the last game. So it's hard to tell exactly where this thing will land, but the rule of thumb is usually hitting around close to the general area seems to be ideal. Otherwise, it really varies based on the speed and any other factors that may occur. This game has this minigame has its quirks. It seems he says something different this time. Oh, you win! How about it, kid? Aren't you really happy? We acquired the Gale Rod Stellar. How about it? Bet you're hooked, right? If you bring it to me, I'll let you play the lottery anytime. Alright, and I believe that may be it around here for now. Let's see. And we have another chart here, Libra. Let's let me check here. Just got ourselves a new stellar. It appears we cannot affix it anywhere here. How about this one? We are not able to. I'm just trying to see where I can find this new stellar I acquired. Here we go. Ah, I see now. I've got one of these abilities. It is this ability. I just wanted to be sure exactly. That's probably why I didn't see it. I was probably looking in the wrong areas. It appears I cannot affix it anywhere. Yeah. Little claws. An unorthodox tomahawk, made from steel and oak, superbly distributed balance makes it easy to use even for beginners. Essential item in every Native American home. Interesting lore there. Naton has a peacemaker. A pair of peacemakers for that matter. Gun with lead inside the grip. Invented by Wild West gunmen so it could be used in hand-to-hand combat as well as for shooting from a distance. Is that right? The more you know, I suppose. Suppose there's any more to pick up here now. Now that I think about it, I think last game I played, if I went back to areas I've explored before, I'm bound to find something if I look thoroughly, especially if I went back to the places that I went to prior. Particularly in like the end areas, I think there's always something to be found. Making a brief stop here because I believe there may be something here to be had. Particularly where we met that fella Marlowe before. There may be something left behind here. We're blasting that very ominous music, I believe. I suspected this is an area. The floor's so dirty. I wonder what Marlowe did here. Play music from here, huh? The sound on this old gramophone can't even be very good. What do we have here? The Heat Edge Stellar acquired. A window appeared here. Marlowe. Suppose that may be it for now. Yes, just like in previous games, if I explore certain areas and come back and stroll to some of the back areas at the very end of the place, there usually is something to be found. This time we found something, and we got a little more insight on how this Marlowe had been putting himself through into looks like some maddening isolation for some reason. Well, with that all done, I think before we call it a day, we may as well check out Arkham University. Alright, let's see. Highlight here. I'm going to save real quick. Here I believe it's alright to do for now. Right. Now, let us go see Arkham University. Very intriguing campus here. Interesting fellow walking over there, but I cannot approach him. Right now, at least. What do we have here? Man in the suit. Hey, boy! Excuse me! Huh? Me? I'm looking for Professor Gilbert's lab. Do you know where it is? Nope, this is our first time here. Oh, sorry. You look just like a student is all. What's with that guy? He seems to be here to see Professor Gilbert, too. We could have searched together. No way. Walk around with a crazy guy like that? Are you kidding? That fellow seems to be quite important, considering he had a portrait. If there were no important characters, if they didn't have any sense of importance, they wouldn't be having a portrait. Only the PE teacher. There. Go! Go! Go, go, go! Keep going, you grunts! Our goal for today is 2,000 steps. Yes, sir! Hmm? Hey, boy, you over there. Huh? You mean me? That's right. Are you here to enlist too? And not as far as I know. I'm asking if you're here to enlist in the Arkham Pedometer Regiment of the U.S. Walking Warriors Brigade. U.S. Walking Warriors Brigade? What's a pedometer regiment? Watch your mouth, boy. Whenever you address me, you always say, sir. Understand, maggot? Yes, sir. Speak up. Say it with feeling, like this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good. You look like you still wear diapers, but I'll make an exception and allow you to join the regiment. I don't really have any idea what you're talking about, mister, so I think I'll just be on my way now. What was that? Sir. Good. First off, I'm going to give you a pedometer as proof of your enlistment. The pedometer has been acquired. Once again, another Shadowheart staple has been added to our inventory, a pedometer. With the more steps we make, the more prizes to be had. If only real exercising could be rewarded like this. Thanks, mister. You will address me as sir. Okay, yes, sir. The kids these days. At any rate, from now on, you will wear this pedometer onto the battlefield as a member of the Pedometer Regiment. Yes, sir. What happens if I wear the pedometer onto the battlefield? Every step you take will be counted. This count shall be proof of your bravery. Wow. If you get a high step count on the battlefield and come back to me safely, then I'll reward you for your bravery. So you're going to reward me? Could it be that you're a nice guy? Don't forget the sir. Yes, sir. Well, I'll be on my way then. I swear, these kids today just don't respect their elders at all. Hurry up and get back to running. Yes, sir. Alright. Now that we have that on hand, I think let's go ahead and put it on somebody. Perhaps Nathan will be I get to have it on for now. So before we continue there, we'll check out over here for a minute. Like there's several things to be. We did not check around here. The Talisman of Luck. Yeah? Anything else here? These students know anything? Oh, I forgot there's a test next class. I've been so busy fooling around, I totally forgot. Well, what are you going to do now? It's always the same story. Give it up. looks like you're staying back a year. You know, it's quite curious, or at least in my own personal experience, having been held back a year in university didn't feel as as detrimental as being held back in primary school. I don't know why. At least in my experience, really. But then again, I didn't quite make it too far up with the degrees I was pursuing. A little bit apprehensive to keep going that way for a moment. So, what do we have over here? Door roof over here. Suppose there's nothing to it more than to come inside. On through the commerce major. Professor Gilbert? Yes, I've heard of him, but he's in another field, so I really don't know much about him. Don't you think Keynesian economics is really marvelous? What? Not interested? Ah. Keynesian, what's that about? My dream is to be president, so right now I'm studying Machiavelli and learning how to be a ruler. The first radio broadcast was in 1920 in Pittsburgh. Did you know that? Well, even I just learned it yesterday. They really do teach you all sorts of little things here and there in university that you end up either taking into life or not taking at all, it seems. Mostly unretainable matter. See what goes on in this room, shall we? Sebastian, the resourceful clerk. Yes, did you want something? If you want to find or check out a book, just let me know. Professor Gilbert? Sorry, I haven't taken this class. What do we have here? A cure stellar now. Perhaps I can affix it here. That was peculiar. I thought I had it prior. All these books look so hard. I wonder if they have any comics. I do not believe they have them kept in this section, I'm afraid, Johnny. You'll probably have to look up higher in the young adult section. I like the ambiance of the library. Not too dark, not too bright. I don't feel the passing of time here. Let's see. Don't suppose there's anything more in this room for now. Try the opposite hallway and see if we can find anything of interest. Appears to be a lab. Maybe keeping anything in here? They do. They have a leaf here. I've mellowed out at this school, but when I was fired at my old school, I wasn't myself at all. At this school, I have to be careful not to cause any more commotion. Very well, duly noted. Over here. I'm very interested in the field of probability theory, yes. Probability theory. Interesting subject matter to be focused on. Science major Thomas. Professor Gilbert, huh? I haven't seen him in the past 6 months. He canceled all his classes, too. Is that a fact? Though he has not been seen holding any classes, and he has not been seen working any classes. Very, very intriguing. Very suspicious as well. There's only 5 students in class today. The provost is going to get angry again. Let me see what the other info here. Have you heard of the undergrad debut? It's like me, when you go to college and you suddenly change your image. I do not know what that may be about. Hey, Helmia, let me copy your child psychology notes. Fine, but it'll cost you. You can take me out to dinner. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. Guess I have no choice. Yo, buddy, random question, but how are football and rugby different? Dude, you're really dumb, huh? Asking what's different? Like it's whether there's cheerleaders or not. That does seem to be a peculiar thing. I am actually quite curious about that too. I do wish to know what is the difference between football and rugby. At least, American football for that matter. I know the football differs from region to region, but nevertheless I believe I get the, I have the nuance to understand and which football they're referring to here. Professor Gilbert's research room? Maybe you mean the sealed off room? The sealed off room? What, you don't know? It's right next to the school, but the door is broken and it won't open. There are a lot of rumors about it. A lot of students wonder about how the professor gets in and out. Next to the school, huh? Thanks, I'll go check it out. Seems we have a lead onto where to find our friend Gilbert at. The French philosopher Let me try that again. The French philosopher Descartes is called the father of modern philosophy, but you still don't know who he is? I was born with a weak composition, and until recently I've taken off school. Got to catch up now. Composition or constitution? Those two seem to be quite different. Sometimes I like to watch the students just like this. Everyone's so different, I never tire of it. Sounds like a good educator to me. We can learn from the students, but we should also educate them as well. Appears to be empty for now. There appears to be nothing behind here, it seems. I don't know if I checked thoroughly with the one up here. Oh, I almost forgot that there was a chest right here. A tent? Well, yeah, it seems this fella has fallen asleep now. Not here. It's not anywhere. My favorite perfume. I couldn't possibly go to the next class now. My required course is the worst. Some Professor Gilbert teaches it, but he's always mumbling to himself. Very peculiar indeed. My family's poor, so I have to work while going to school. I've got to work today, too. Seems that may be it for now. Okay, I believe somebody mentioned it may be a broken down door. next to the school. Could that be it? Oh, it's pitch black! We can't get very far like this. I wonder if there's a light. Well, well, Private Johnny, your current step count is 0. Want to exchange for the reward? I do not need it, sir, as it appears I have not made the amount of steps required yet. I have somebody with the pedometer, and I believe we'll be cultivating steps soon. Now we need to figure out how to get through in there. Usually when these problems occur, there's usually somebody new appearing in one of these rooms. Actually, maybe I might be going the wrong way, it seems. Just following a little something to get me around. So, perhaps we need to check thoroughly this side. Ah, it doesn't open! I wonder if anyone besides the professor knows how to open the door. Oh, right. Okay then, proper detective-like, I'll go ask around the school. Right, it seems we may need to inquire around about who may know. Fairly certain that anybody I've approached before won't have the answer. I'm gonna take a good look around to see if anybody new has appeared. There seems to be a new individual here. Knowledgeable Jefferson. What? You came to see Professor Gilbert? Then you have to go in from an underpath in the corner of the field. There's a stair, so you can probably enter the room from there. I was just asked the same thing by someone earlier. It's rare for him to have so many people visit. The underpath, huh? Oh right, I almost forgot. The underpath has no light. If you're set on going, then you should take the lantern from the chemistry lab. From the chemistry lab, eh? I believe that's the room downstairs, if I'm correct. If that is not the chemistry lab, then I be a dogged fellow here. Let's go see. Might that be at the end of the table? Ah, yes it is. How could I have overseen that? Suppose I was, it did blend well with the other props in this room. Very well, let us go and find this path. Ah, fellows again. And hey boy, we meet again! That voice, could it be? It is! What happened? Why the long face? Did something bad happen? Cheer up, I have some good news for you, boy. Well, not really good news, but something we forgot to tell you last time we met. Hey, Jerry, I thought you said that was our little secret. If you got something to say... sorry, actually. I work doing stellar chart realigning. Realigning? That's right. I alter its attributes and open holes and stuff. Of course, I charge for it, but I'll do it cheaply for you, boy. I see. Well then, if I need realignment, I'll be sure to ask you. Bujin the Engraver. If you pay money to Bujin the Engraver, you can customize the holes or nodes on the stellar chart. By customizing the nodes, you can add more powerful stellars, power up your magic effect, or reduce your MP use. You want to see a detailed explanation of how to customize? Yes, elaborate on me further. I never turn down a tutorial. When customizing a stellar chart as an engraver, select the node you want to customize. Once you select a node, the custom menu appears. There are 4 choices on the menu. By choosing attribute, you can change the attribute of a node so it can equip stellars of different attributes. Changing attributes are healing, support, and the 7 attack attributes. The no element attack attribute can equip stellars of any of the other 7 attack attributes and so is very expensive. Choosing level increases the node level so it can equip higher level stellars. You can increase the node level to a maximum of level 4. Effect raises the magic effect of any stellar equipped in that node. You can only customize attack attribute nodes with effect up. Healing and support nodes can't have their magic effect raised, so keep this in mind. The NP use customization allows you to lower the NP cost of stellars equipped in the node. Let's try customizing this healing level 1 node. Use the directional button to choose the customization you want, and then press the X button to pay and carry out the upgrade. This completes the customization. This customization has increased the node level to level 2. By customizing them, your stellar will become easier to use. Customizing wisely at the engraver in order to use stellar magic more effectively. Very well, it appears this is how I am able to use far more powerful spells in this game. Perhaps I should employ it now? It seems like that girl can't use my magic. Maybe she has power greater than that of stellar magic? Well, that's okay. I like male customers better than female ones anyway. So, want me to realign your stellar chart? Ally or Shantai? Maybe perhaps now I'll just keep things as is. If I find myself in need of using more specialized magic, then perhaps I'll come back and do it. Actually, maybe perhaps now is a good time to do some stock. There were colleges 10 years ago? I came to shop. Let us see what we have available. Leather cap, leather belt, core lariat. Among the equipment we can acquire. With the amount of cash we have on hand right now. This side tells me how many I have in my inventory. Like back here it says I believe I have 12 pieces of letter leaves right now. I'm going to just get 3 for now. Let's see. Shall I or shan't I try for a discount? Well, maybe I should try for the discount. It is early on. Perhaps it will be easy. Well, it seems like it's sticker price this time. Let's try this again, shall we? There we are. It seems the more I try for discounting, I can get more points on my card. Perhaps that's a pretty good, incentive. Let's get one of these. There we are. Seems equipment has a chance of getting more points if I do this right. Once again, a very good incentive to try going for a discount. I think I'd like one more of these. For my benefit. Yeah, have 9 points so far. Let's give our friends some proper equipment, shall we? I think I will give Shania the core wire. I should give Nathan cap. Buy one more to give to Johnny, but I think I will do for now. Getting one of each. There's always the chance I'll probably find another set of equipment down here, so let's check it out. Alright, how well will this lantern light my way forward? If I light this lantern, how's that? Okay, I can see well enough now. Very much like having to navigate in other dark areas in the last game, it seems. Not terribly different, but still. Save here, and let us continue forward.
Fight me with all you've got.
Combos. I believe I know how combos work, but let us see if they've done anything different in this game. You have teammates and 1 full bar of stock, and you'll be able to select the combo stock mode. Combo is a chain attack in which you expend 1 bar of your stock while a team member don't come immediately after your attack. Successfully carry out an attack on the judgment ring after choosing combo, the combo ring begins spinning. You can succeed on the combo ring by pressing the same button that appears on the ring before it finishes spinning. A failure will result in a combo ring, and the combo will not be The only thing that has changed is that the combo ring is dependent on the stock. Succeed with the combo ring and attack hits, the next turn begins. In this way, you can continue the attack for even more damage. By having the second character select combo as well, the next character's turn can be connected to continue with the combo. The combo will continue even with fusion. hit conditions needed. The hit conditions indicate that enemies are vulnerable to based on 3 levels of height: air, mid-range, and ground. For example, Dust Cloud, which has the ground function, will not hit enemy with the air or mid-range conditions lit. If the enemy will not be hit by the special attack skill, turn the bar in the upper right will turn red. It will appear when choosing attacks. And this will result in a combo and end the combo, so be careful. Very well, it appears if the combo succeeds, then the attack will chain together and add to the total number of hits. Damage increases along the total number of hits, so combos are an efficient way to attack your enemies. In addition, you can also expend 2 bars of stuff to form a stock move called a double combo. A double combo allows you to perform an attack carried out in a double with another character's attack as a combo. You can take advantage in your battles by properly using combo, double, and double combo to suit the situation. You can also execute combos or double combos after input for all participating characters with the single input function. The single input function can be used after setting a single input under the options area of the command line to 1. There is the forward on combo. One should be combo. Getting the hang of learning how these characters' attack patterns. Again. Probably should not be attempting to try and hurt things at this time. From the window. What are they doing here? Maybe Professor Gilbert will know. Perhaps so. We'll probably have to venture further to find out, shall we?
Let's hurry and finish them off.
I'll attack this one. Combination. I'll take this opportunity to snap this.
Okay, look over here. Smile and say cheese. Over here. Smile and say cheese.
Of this statue. I'm perfect. Again, shall we? They'll be having me see this, make a difference. Locked. Professor Gilbert? Anybody here? It's Johnny Garland from the other day. He's out? Well, maybe the beast got to him first. Oh man, if so, he might be in trouble. The door's still locked. Hey, let's search for the key. Maybe it's laying around here somewhere. Let's see, shall we? Stands out. Right, but there is a talisman of luck lying on the side here.
I'm not afraid of you.
The destiny of a warrior is to continue fighting.
Interesting choice of words there, Nathan. Very well. Let's see, what do we have here? What is this? A lever? Something moved. I get it. If I open the door with the lever like this, I can continue ahead. As is basic knowledge. Interesting, I can see the whole area, so even as I continue on this way. Oh, these beasts are caged up. I wonder if Professor Gilbert caught them. I wonder, but it's hard for normal people to catch beasts. Yeah, I found another lever. I do not believe you should flip that one. Well, we're not going to get anywhere just standing around thinking. Let's go. I knew it. It should have been so obvious. Huh? Huh? Ah! They're coming.
I'll take you out.
Straight out from this. I wonder if I should have done some realignment and see if I can increase the radius of that attack. Interesting thing. Kind of ponder that now. No, probably.
Time to perk up.
Seems I cannot skip the animation. Not that I have anything against it. More practice really does help.
I'm pretty strong, huh?
My health is very low. I should probably take care of that real quick. That scared me. Don't come flying at me like that, jeez! It looks like the levers open not just the doors, but the cages as well. Let's be more careful from now on. Let's see.
I'll take you out.
A life ends, a star falls. Better luck in the next life.
Just forgot there for a minute. Heal everybody up. No? Another lever here. Let's try pulling this one and see what happens next. So the figure, isn't it?
Come on. Yeah.
Probably have not realized. Probably have realized that. What happened, I suppose? Let's see what we have over here. I believe. There seems to be more going down this way. Curious. Just behind this cage here. This is the switch that opens this right here. Let's complete the circuit, shall we? And open up this way. There's no enemies appeared in front of us while we do it. That's fine.
I'm not afraid of you. Ah!
Shall we? I figure there's no
Sorry, but I don't have time to play with you.
spend or strength. And that last one. And here. Most likely they'll be unleashed.
What the hell? Who are you guys? Yeah!
Which one do I want to take out with this move? I shall do. Into Thunderbird. I'm gonna see if I can get 2 in 1 before.
Here we go.
It seems to be quite worth it. There is a chest here with a shell bracelet.
Come on. Yeah.
Just like before, I think I will do just like I did again. Save these guys with hits. There we are. Thankfully, it all
You aren't ready to face me.
Now I believe Johnny Garland needs another mana leech. I believe they may have something behind here as well. What?
Come on. Yeah.
No? Technique as before. Works. Perfect husband. Make no assumptions that Ah, here we are. Something up in this corner. Bright Rage Stellar. Check to see. Get over here. Actually, I believe maybe I should allow Nathan to use this one. Extra spells to use. Maybe I'll hold for a moment. Let us continue, shall we? Through this door? And see who awaits us from behind, shall we? And from before.
So many hideous creatures. Professor Gilbert, he presents such a danger to the States. Oh well, I guess it's time for old Frank to clean all this up. Oh, somebody's coming! Oh no! I've got to hide!
Feeling this character is going to be our comic relief in this game.
Hey, look! Think we should help him out?
I haven't the foggiest idea.
That's a big help.
I'm
afraid of you.
Good work, Johnny.
Chalk up another win for me.
Wow! You killed them! And so fast! Fantastic!
What are you talking about? Are you alright?
No problem! Frank simply hid using the art of hiding. That way, the creatures didn't even notice Frank.
Oh yeah, right. They were beating you to a pulp, you know. You're out of your mind, and what's the art of hiding?
Well, if you really want to know, then I guess Frank will have to tell you a little story. A story of long ago. And it goes like this. Once upon a time, old Frank was flying in a light plane, bought for him by his daddy. But tragically, there was a horrible accident, and poor old Frank crashed into the South American jungle. After wandering lost for a whole week, just about the time Frank thought it was the end, Frank discovered a secluded village in the middle of the jungle. The village was called Brazil, the Ninja Hideaway. It was an ancient ninja village, built 300 years before by ninja descendants from Japan.
seems to be the most nonsensical.
Now hold on. No way any of this could be true.
Meanwhile, Frank went about studying the ninja spirit and learned of their great art. Frank swore he would use these arts to protect the freedom of the states. Ta-da! Frank learned Professor Gilbert was working on some questionable research, so old Frank decided to come here alone to investigate. But looky here! Can it be possible? Did old Frank just meet some other people with the same idea? Hoy! I'd like you to call me Frank if you don't mind. Say, let's all look for Gilbert together.
Huh? What? Chill out, okay? Quit assuming things. First, there's a key. We have to find it, otherwise we can't get into Gilbert's room. Hey, we'll see ya. Okay?
A key, you say? Now, you just leave it to old Frank. A simple thing like a locked door is no match for Frank's ninja arts.
Man. See, that's not what I meant.
Aren't you lucky, making a new friend?
We're wasting time. Let us go.
Okay, boys. Let's get this show on the road.
I believe I am going to enjoy
Perfect.
Frank in my
With
party.
friends like that.
We shall see. And now we have Frank in the party. Very nice. Can't wait to see what this man has to hold for our friends. Seems there's something behind here. After all, there's always something in these places. You should always come back and check out. That was already been pulled. No reason to investigate that further, it seems. Let us save for now. Before we conclude, let us finish up investigating this area before we continue on. Shall we?
Ninjutsu, the entrapped art.
One of these cases. Frank is very adorable. You're going to be the Joaquin of this game, it seems, from what I experienced last time. He's a nerd, but always seems to surround him. Good maintenance, but a bit better. And my guess was quite correct. Let us see what Frank has to offer. He's a star.
From heaven!
That was a complete waste of time.
Frank has a very interesting weapon he has on hand. It appears to be a ninja sword with a saw attached to it. Double back real quick. Use the This may be a good time to use a tent after all. And I should probably save once more. Just for assurance. The assurance? Back this way somewhere.
Oh, this is bad.
Not again. Opportune time to test out this new Just stop. This opportunity to see if I can try comboing somebody. Combo again.
I'm pretty strong, huh?
Get the succession. Oh, Frank seems to have leveled up from that endeavor.
Here it is, the door boy previously mentioned, huh? Okay, folks, I strongly suggest you all stand back.
Oh my.
There! Behold, ninjutsu's out of unlock. So, that is over. Shall we go?
You know, for a second I thought it was gonna be cool. Shows you how lame I am.
The game has its jokes, and I think this game is going to be rich of them. As bad as they are, jokes are jokes.
I'm not afraid of you.
Back with some decisions. Reg Stella this time. He has Aries, it seems. Perhaps I'll allow him the use of Gaylord. Probably use it as maybe I don't need to. Check mana first. I think I will conserve my Terra leaves and just save here. Alright, let us continue on, shall we?
I can do it. I'll take you out. Weaker than I thought.
There we are. Now, see what we have up here. Appears to be something down here. Leather cap. Put that on somebody. Perhaps I shall have old Frank put it on. Nathan put on this bracelet just to up his defenses a little bit, as well as give him the protection. Alright, let us continue on, shall we? And here is our friend Gilbert.
Professor Gilbert, is everything okay?
Ah, it's you. I appreciate you going to all this trouble.
No problem. But all of those monsters down below, what's with that?
Oh, those things? Well, you see, I guess I got a bit carried away and created too many of them. But it's okay. I've started keeping them in cages.
I can't believe it. You created them?
So then, The rumor is true, just like old Frank suspected. You made those awful creatures. You did it! Gilbert, exactly what do you think you're up to?
By the way, Johnny, about that investigation I hired you for.
Marlowe. Marlowe was eaten by a monster. Did you have a hand in that too?
No, that had nothing to do with me. But I suspected it would turn out the way it did. And thanks to you, my suspicion has turned out to be well-founded. But there's still one little thing, a final missing piece to the whole puzzle. And sadly, as long as I don't have it, as long as it eludes my grasp, then my creative abilities are severely limited.
More trouble on our hands. So that's new. What was that just now?
It's completely astounding. Awesome. But it's still weak when compared to her power.
Her power? If you know something, then tell me now.
I'm afraid I know nothing positive yet. Say, would you mind cleaning up around here? I'm afraid I've got some pressing business to attend to.
Come back!
Princess!
Boy!
The anger of the heavens.
Oh boy. Maybe a good time to try some combo. Bring this guy down a bit.
Be gone!
That hit pretty hard. I'd like to snap at this guy before we...
Look over here. Smile and say cheese.
still trying to get used to strategic. Be good. I should be double attacking with Johnny. Not to live. Not to live. Very well. Rob. The enemy has been defeated. That's all that matters now.
Score one for Frank!
See you, Rivara.
Huh?
Things are curiouser and curiouser with our friend Johnny. Well, it seems not much left to do, but have to report back to the Upper West Side. Figure out what to do next, I think. Hey, Lenny, find anything out?
No, I'm sorry. Not only has he vanished, but apparently Gilbert wasn't even his real name. No personal information, no leads.
I see. That's just great. Now what are we going to do?
Frank's master might know a thing or two.
Frank's master? Is your master all there?
Of course, no doubt about it. But Master is traveling around America, so Frank has no idea where Master is.
What? So we have to go out looking?
No problem. That's what I have subordinates for. They're out looking for her already. Master is a very unique individual, so they'll surely find her soon.
You've got subordinates?
Oh, did Frank let that slip? Anything further is top secret.
We've got time. There's somewhere I'd like to go if it's alright.
Princess, you can't mean.
That's fine with me, but where is it you want to go? Grand Canyon. Let's see. From here it'll take us about 3 weeks to arrive, I think. I believe we have found our next place to go. We are going all the way from New York to the Grand Canyon next. But there's no reason to rest right now. I would have thought to do that right now, but no reason to do that yet.
When you're not here, Master, I can't help but feel very dull. Please come visit once in a while.
Will do, Lenny. Will do, my friend. Alright, that's about it for now.
Johnny! I saw it! I saw it! A ghost! A ghost! I'm serious!
A ghost? What? Again?
I'm not lying this time. I just picked this weird thing up on the sidewalk and then this strange light appeared. I was really startled, so I screamed like, "Ah!" But then the light just disappeared.
Consider yourself lucky. Not many people get to see a ghost. Well, I'm in a bit of a rush, so...
Quit being a jerk. I'm so scared I'll never be able to sleep again. Here, this is the thing I found. I'm gonna hand it over to you, so make sure you investigate it, okay?
Ring fragment acquired. This seems to be a new thing for me, but I suppose it may be related to the Judgment Ring somehow. Yeah, sure. Looks like I don't have a choice. Wonder what to do now. Hello, what's this around the corner now? Ah! There really is something here! Doesn't really look that scary though. Alright, I'll just sneak up on it so it doesn't get away.
Eek!
Whoa!
Who are you? Don't you know it's rude to creep up on people like that?
You're the one who's creepy. You look like a ghost.
A ghost? It may look that way, but I'm really a ring spirit. I'm the will of the Judgment Ring that governs all fate. I'm still an apprentice, though.
I don't really understand, but that sounds pretty impressive. But what is a person who governs all fate doing in a place like this?
I was looking for something. This little boy had it a minute ago, but... Ah, that thing you're holding there. Let me see it.
What? You mean this thing?
I knew it. It's a ring fragment. Please, please, give it to me.
Well, I don't really have any use for it, so I guess it's okay.
Wow, thank you! Here, I'll give you this in return. That's how it works.
Attack boost acquired. What is this?
Since you had the luck to meet me, you should now be able to customize your judgment ring. It's a long explanation, but do you want to hear it?
Well, tell me all about it. Tell me if there's anything new that's changed from customizing the judgment ring from Covenant to now. Using Customize Ring, you can make 5 customizations to the Judgment Ring. With Hit Area Width, you can equip area expansion type ring items and expand the width of the area. Effectively customizing the area by expanding areas hard to hit and create rings that are easy to use. By equipping added effect ring items, you can add effects such as poison to your attack. The higher the level of the ring items, the higher the chance of dealing an added effect. With number of attacks, you can increase the number of attacks by equipping ring items attack boost. If number of attacks hit areas increase, the chance of inflicting more damage on the enemies increase. But increased number of attacks hit areas will increase the area width, which increases the chance of you missing. It is recommended you customize the number of hit areas to one that is easy for you to use. With ring type, you can choose from 4 kinds of standard attack judgment ring types. Default will be normal ring. There are 4 kinds of rings, and each has its own feature and attack potential. Let's see. Practice ring, technical ring, and the gamble ring. 9 different ring types according to your objective and judgment ring skill. With Auto Ring, you can fully automate a character's ring and will always hit successfully. This is recommended for those who are having difficulty with the ring. But characters with their rings automated will have various limitations, such as being able to perform the standard attack only once. Bear this in mind when selecting Auto Ring. That's the gist of it. Understand? Yeah, I got it. I think. Hey, by the way, if you happen to find any other fragments, could you bring them back to me? I have to collect all the fragments. Yeah, if I come across any more, I don't mind. Really? Really? Wow, thank you! I'm counting on you. Well, I'll be waiting for you here. Ring Spirit, huh? Wow, that really took a lot of time, huh? That's right, I was on my way to the Grand Canyon. Alright, that being done, let's see if I can make some proper adjustments. After all, don't use this opportunity. I'll use my hit area expand and strike expand as thus. Don't believe there's anything else I can do right now. Except go to the Grand Canyon next, but I believe this may be a good time to actually quit it for today. Yes, next time we go out, we'll be heading to the Grand Canyon next for something. I don't know what yet, but it seems very vital that Shania goes now. Check it out. So, for now, we'll save right here. Next time we come back, we'll be going to check out the Grand Canyon next.